here, those who are online, more than 34 students, still some students are joining. So mainly, last 2 weeks back, I unable to, take the class, so that that class I'm compensating today 9 to 10. So after, those who are like today ECB and auto students, you can leave after 10. Okay, only anyhow today I have ITC students, IT3 students, I have the class, they will be continue. Okay, anyhow, students, now I'll try to record the session, then share the screen, then we will be start our class. Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. G. Anjaneyulu. As you know, I am the class teacher for IT3, and also this semester I am going to deal this subject which you have, engineering English. Engineering English. So we will discuss today's topic on vocabulary. Okay. So is it screen is visible now, students?
No, sir.
Okay. So yeah. So dear students, now is it visible the syllabus?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thank you, students. Today I'm going to focus on vocabulary in second and third unit. The topics were word formation, compounding and blending contractions, and also in the third unit, synonyms, antonyms, and one-word substitutes. But sometimes, if you know the meaning and definition of the terms, but even in undergraduation level, how could you improve your word power? How you already, in the first unit we had some discussion in prefixes, suffixes, and root words. Even I think EC B students, Dr. Tanushree ma'am discussed, I hope, about prefixes and suffixes, root words. But now in the second unit, same skill, which is the vocabulary skills. Vocabulary is nothing but to improve your word power. What is mean by word power? In English or any language, there are so many words existed in the English. But how do you know the meaning? How do you know the meaning of the particular word? So how do you know? Sometimes some students, they are confusing to know the meaning of a particular word. Even sometimes some students, uh, getting that word meaning for longer time, they may have that memory. It's not the memory. Sometimes you should know the root and base of the particular word, then you become remember that word for longer time. Some students many time asked me, sir, how shall we remember a particular word meaning in our life, in our career, for some time? My dear students, there are so many words in English, but for that, for that aspects, first of all, the what is the base of that word, what is the root of that word, how that word borrowed and extended in that concepts, in that aspects. So if you know the meaning of that word, and same time you should know the root of the word, base of the root, but how that word prefix and suffix that word, how that word meaning extending to another meaning. So if you know the background of the particular word, you able to remember for long time. Students, can you hear me? Is it my voice is clear? IT, auto, and
Yes,
AC?
sir.
Fine, fine. Thank you, thank you. Please follow me. It is very important to you also vocabulary in your career, in your life, in wherever you are when you are reading, when you are getting new meanings. New meanings. You supposed to do this. You supposed to sometime when you refer the dictionary. What you will do while reading a book or text, whatever, you suddenly got the new word which you did not see, you did not the meaning. So what will you see? You may see through, nowadays we have mobile dictionaries. You just go through the mobile and open your dictionary and find the meaning, but that is not the correct way to get the meaning of a particular word. But what you will you do? You have to do that word meaning, what is the synonyms and antonyms of the particular word, how that word extending with the help of prefixes and suffixes, and also what is the root and base of that word. In different situations, how do you get the meaning? Different situations means, for example, as I said in the previous class also, a particular word, if that word is looking the same spelling based on the parts of speech, based on the pronunciation, based on your usage, based on the location of that word, the meaning may be changed. As you know that admit and for example, you say admit. Admit is a, sometime we call as noun, sometime we call as verb. I admitted, I admitted you. Admission, for example, admissions are open. See, admission, admit, which is the base words. From the one word, there are so many words extending with a help of suffix and prefixes. But if you go through this process in these words, you able to follow, you able to understand what it means. So dear students, vocabulary, word power is very very important, to understand any a part of text, any piece of work, so that now as an engineering student, sometime you are going to read so many references, so many word texts. You have to go through the that information. If you confuse, if you don't know the meaning, you may see that word, what is the base, what is the root, how that word extending with the help of suffixes, prefixes, and also one word substitutes, synonyms, antonyms. These all related to word power. Okay, students, now we will see the topics in the second unit: compounding words, blendings, and contractions. What it mean? So I'll try to give the picture of that, how you understand this compounding words in these concepts. So dear students, uh, is it visible, ma? The chapter 2, unit 2?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
So as you know that what is meant by word formation. Word formation is nothing but how you make a word with help of other words or letters, or any piece of alphabet. So as I said, like suppose if you take a word, if that word you try to convert into plural, you are going to add s or es or sometime. If that word is verb, how you convert into past tense ed, or sometime regular irregular form of verbs. These all one sort of procedure, the procedure of the vocabulary. So what is the mean of compounding words? Compounding words is nothing but combination of two or more words that function as a single unit of meaning. Okay, dear students, please try to focus and see the definition of compound. Compound itself, two combination of words, not letters, two different combination of two meaningful words that function, that words to become one word that will get another meaning. It may be two or three words also, that we call as a compound words. For example, here sometimes these compound words we may give Hyphenation, we can give slash, we may give apostrophe, we may give some, without hyphenation. Hyphenation means, for example, you see timetable. Timetable sometime, which is the word, we may give between hyphenation. Timetable, coordinator, right? So co-curriculum sometime. So here sometime with hyphenation, without hyphenation, but sometimes students or any professionals may confuse whether we give hyphen or not. So that also you may confuse. So dear students, now I am trying to convey the today's class on compound words. You see here one example, flow report, sorry, flower pot, flower, flower pot. See, flower is one word, pot is another word. It became a new word. So this is the what you are trying to know, the compound words in these concepts. Flower pot, there is no hyphenation, but this one, it is a separate word in the compounding words. You see, such words like there are so many, but you should know the meaning. See, flower pot means, which is looking so beautiful, which in the pot, when you make a small plant in that, then it become, we call as a flower pot. Okay, so such words are how you identify the meaning of that word. Here, imagine a feast of cheesecake, jelly beans. These are, compound words. Watermelon, yes, which we eat as a fruit in the summer, most of the people. Cupcakes, meatballs, strawberries. What do all of these foods have in common besides being delicious? The names for these foods are all compound words, yes. But if you take cupcakes, cup is different, cakes is different. Cupcakes is making meatballs, strawberries, and if you see cheesecake, so on. So compound words are made up of two or more smaller words that are combining with, with help of these combinations. So we can see the types of compounds. See, compounds made as some categories. For example, if you look, closed compounds, open compounds, hyphenated compound words. So what is mean by closed compounds? See, this vocabulary, which is the part in the compound words. So when you try to use in writing of compound words, whether you, as I said before, hyphenated or not, which is correct one. For example, to making whatever the words in that context, you should know that how do you make and how do you draft a letter. So this is the what you sometime you should go through this hyphenation or closed compound words. Closed compound words means without hyphenation. For example, have a look here, few examples: moonlight, classroom, and sunflower. Dear students, can you say some more closed compound words based on this? See, moonlight, classroom, sunflower. Yes. So these, can you say anyone? Some other closed compounds which is not having any hyphenated hyphen between the words. Students, IT, EC, auto, anyone? One or two closed compound words.
Midnight, sir.
Exactly. Very good.
Bedroom. Bedroom.
Bedroom. Yes. Yes.
Sometimes.
Sorry.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Sometimes. Nice. Identifying the closed. Please, closed means without having any hyphen, without any space between
What
the
happened?
two. Sir,
What happened?
what happened? Of course, Exactly. What happened? What happened? What happened? Yes. What happened? Yes, of course. So, like such words we call as closed. Closed means without hyperlinking. These open compound words. Open compounds have a space between the smaller words to make up that things. For example, if you see here, there are full moon. Uh, See, for example, if you still some students are joining, time is 9:24. I said as 7, I mean 9 o'clock. Okay, sometimes getting disturbance. Please come quickly, you should join now. Okay, students, open compound words have a space between the smaller words that make them up, even though the words seem separate when you read them together, they have a new meaning. Full moon is an open compound word. When we read a smaller separate full moon is open compound word. When we read the smaller separate words full and moon together, they have a new unique meaning. See, some dear students, you observe full moon, it indicating is it is as a one word, but you are not going to understand, this word is full is another one and moon is another one. No, but it may be separated in the writing. See, full moon is full moon, half moon, or semi circle moon. Semi circle moon, which is one word only. See, there are three different words: semi, circle, moon. But combination of three words in open compound words, that is one. See, semi, circle, moon, which is related to the moon, semicircle moon. But this combination without hyphen, without with space, so we call as a uh, open compound, open compound words. That also, suppose you see, sometimes students, we will see some more. I have some more example related this. I will show you the how you identify the open. Next, hyphenated compound words. Hyphenated compound words means you have to see, you know in that hyphenated words, look at, there are formed by using a hyphen, a small dash used to connect words together. Numbers like 59, 21 are hyphenated compound words. For example, coordinator, timetable, co-curriculum, co-curriculum activities. So these are sometime which is initial co after coordinator. Sometime, the people are not following the exact hyphenated, whether that word, that compound word, whether that is hyphenated or not, they're not keen about that. But as a good writer, we should know, we should follow that all hyphenated rules, hyphenated rules and guidelines. Then only you are writing your what you have written, that will be meaningful for the readers. Okay, whoever reads what you have written in vocabulary, I mean whatever related meanings, please you try to follow these instructions, then it will be meaningful. The most common spelling quandary writes face is whether to write compounds as a separate words, one word, or hyphenated words. Yes, now we will see more in details what is open compound words. See, open compound words is created in cases when the modifying adjective is used with its noun to create a new noun. So, dear students, I think you all know how many parts of speech are there. Each parts of speech, we have 8 parts of speech, like a noun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, interjection, conjunction, and so on. So each parts of speech, each clause of uh, word, we should know what it means. So, for example, if you look in these aspects, as the parts of speech of adjective. What is mean by adjective? Adjective is modifying the noun. Modifying the noun. For example, Radha is a beautiful girl. So beautiful it related to the Radha, which modifying the noun. So that way, sometimes even open compound words also. Just now I gave good example. Open compound words. Half moon or full moon. Moon which represent full, whether it is full or off. Okay, is hyphenated. So such words which represent to main object, and it describes, it modify the noun, the moon, which is the object. So dear students, even you should know the grammar aspects also, how that word describing with the help of other word, like half moon, black blackbird, suppose something like such. See here, there are some words here, open compound words. Dear students, here living room, living and room. Here there is a open, it's not hyphenated, it's a open. Living room is one word, full moon is one word, real estate, you know that what it mean by real estate. It is not one word like of course it is a one word, real estate. You can't give any iPhone or any something. It's a open, real estate. Dinner table, coffee mug. But between these two words you are not going to give any iPhone. It should be open, real estate, dinner table, coffee mug, so on. If you get some idea, based on this you may get so many example related this. Okay, students, can you follow me, dear students? IT, Auto, AC, B students, are you clear my tone, my voice?
Yes, sir.
Fine, thank you. What about others, girls? Okay, is it clear my
Yes,
voice?
sir.
Fine, thank you, ma. So if you these all you see the open compound words. So open compound words only you remember. Even in the examination point of view, they will not ask you whether it is open compound or hyphenated compound or without any no. So you have to identify the underlined word, whether it is compound word or some other general word. So that's it, they will ask you. You have to remember. Okay, so dear students, now next you see these are like largely irrelevant, newly formed. Now another type of compound, closed compound words. It looks is one word, like closed means without iPhone. Suppose you see here, notebook, Superman, bookstore, fireman, these all. Okay, but you may ask me question, sir, how could we uh, remember and identify sorry, identify whether it is open compound or closed compound or without hyphenated? That I will tell you how. Okay, dear students, now have a look here, a few examples with our closed compound. Notebook, Superman, waistcoat, bookstore, fireman, which are the example here. But in one point of these words weren't used together, but they are now accepted as a real word in the English language. Closed compound words are usually made up of only two words. Here are some closed compound example which you have seen. So next, the English language is always evolving, and when words become used more frequently, they are often eventually written as one word. When the internet first began, for example, we talked about going online. See, online, it is hyphenated. Now that is that this is a daily experience for most of us. The spelling online has become commonly accepted. See, online. See some other example as here which are mentioned. See, these are hyphenated words which example you say. For example here, internet. As you know that what is mean by internet. Internet means internet. Inter means mediator, net means network, international network, but whatever. But internet is one word. Internet is one word, but there is a combination of two. Net means some other, network. Just we use net instead of network. Inter means maybe intercommunication or interlink or interlanguage or internet, international, but internet first began. So like that, you try to follow the which are hyphenated, which are not, which are closed, based on the sometimes usage and how these words made with in English. That is very important. Now that is the daily experience for most of us. The spelling online has become commonly accepted. Okay, hyphenated compound words. There are a great many. Hyphenated means like a slash space. So there are a great many grammar rulers reading hyphens in compound words. One important rule of thumb, remember, in the most cases, a compound adjective is hyphenated if placed before the noun it modifies, but not if placed after the noun. A long-term solution. See, dear students, have a look how this word is so lengthy. An up-to-date user guide. Of course, you may see it is as one word. See, help of an up to date. See, up to date, hyphenated. You're not going to write up without hyphen, to without hyphen, date. That meaning will be changed. Here, when you write up to date in between hyphenated, that means that, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, father-in-law also. See, father hyphen in hyphen law. If you written, so then only you understand father-in-law means is a wife's father or our mother brother, like that. So if you are not giving like father in law, father, where is he in and law, like that, sometime, see, you are somewhat in expert, and you can identify what is, if not given hyphen in that between that word, you may try to understand based on the content. Okay, so my father-in-law went to America last month. So if you can say, if you're not mention any, you know, hyphen, or if you're not, if you written as a closed, so that you, but when you make a note, when you make a draft, you should follow the correct hyphenated and closed and without hyphenated symbols. That will get good written skills. The reader also could understand you have good written skills in the form of vocabulary. So, dear students, please try to read sometime which are good books, which are recommended books, which are accepted by the people. If you read that books, when you are reading, you may observe some compound words and make it down, and how it will be, whether it's compound, closed compound, hyphenated compound, or
Sir,
open compound. Yes. Yes, students? Anyone? Any issues?
no, sir.
Yeah. So when you are reading sometime, you have to identify. You are not going to even get the meaning of all the words. Even you have to identify the words, how they were even used in the form of writing. So that is what you need to identify the words meaning with help of compound words. As I said, types of compounds. Okay, students, see here, there are a few types and a few example have given in the compound words. Have a look. See, lifetime, elsewhere, upside, grandmother, cannot, baseball, fireworks, passport, sunflower. These all, tell me, these are which type of compound words, please?
Closed.
Exactly. Closed compound words without any space, without any hyphen. Moonlight, football, Heron, schoolhouse, bypass, airport, footprints, playthings, thing themselves inside. These are. So if you see some other open, I gave you example like which are open compounds which is space without hyphen, with hyphen also like coordinator, timetable, and so on. So dear students, this is the what compound words. I hope you understood. Now we come to the another topic, blendings. If you look at this syllabus, if you see the next in the vocabulary, compounding words completed. Now we'll see blending and contraction words. Ma, did you clear the compounding words in English?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Fine, thank you. So you just get the idea, that's it. Get the idea, get the meaning, how it relevant to that content in given the text or given sentences. Try to understand based on that. But even you can see that. Okay, so next topic in the vocabulary, blendings and contraction. What it mean by blending? This is the word which is blending is really so interesting. I think you may use these blendings when you are communicating with others. Please you try to understand. I hope you are following. Yes, students, all of you clear my voice? IT, AC, and automobile engineering students,
Yes,
is
sir.
it fine? Thank you, ma. Please, we'll continue. This class. Yeah, some students still join. There are 83. Yeah. Okay. So students now have a look here. Blending words. So this word formation process in which part of two or more words combine to create a new word whose meaning is often combination of the original words. Is anyone having any idea about blending words? Can you say any blending words if you know, if you understand? Did you heard this item, this word in earlier? Students, blending words. Anyone? No? Did you heard blending words earlier? No. Okay, don't worry. Yes. Dear students, blending words is nothing but whatever the word which is the word is a meaningful, which is having two or more words like compound word which we have discussed just now. But combination of two words, you have to take initial word one or two or three words, and another word end of that word. Both the words initially and final word of two different words, you have to take a few letters and combined, then it become blending. I'll give best example for the compound. I'm sorry, blending words. For example, there is a word. If you see words like brunch. Do you know what is the meaning of brunch? BRUNCH. Can you say the meaning of brunch? I had my brunch just now, not just now. I had brunch. If I say, what is mean by brunch?
Late
B-
breakfast.
Combination of breakfast and lunch, sir.
yes, exactly. The combination, or sometime you did not take breakfast in the morning, but you had breakfast and lunch in the time of lunch. That we call as brunch. So see, brunch, which is the word, spelling is BRUNCH. So BR, brunch, BR stands for breakfast. UNCH, it represents for represent to
Lunch.
lunch. So some words which blends with help of some help of other nouns, help of the nouns like breakfast, BR, they took lunch, They have taken final three letters UNCH, so they combined as brunch. I think you got the idea how make the blending words. How you are not going to make the blending words. Whatever existed, whatever the persons, whatever the lexical items. Lexical means lexical lexicography or lexeme. Lexeme means an item which is used in any language for meanings, for understanding the meaning, that we call as lexical items. Whatever the lexical item means meaningful words. Meaningful words. Whatever the existing available meaningful words, both the combination of two words, when we select from the initial word of that and another word, final word of the letters, they combine, they become a blending. Yes, such words there are many in English. Such words there are many in English. See, students, I think if you go through that words, I hope you can follow the words, and really it's getting so interesting sometime. Even if you know the meaning of that blending words, really you crazy about that, and you oftenly you can use. Can you say any such words do you know in English? Blending words like which I said, brunch, like that. Please, one or two example. Think a few seconds. Shall I expect from you any example related blending words? Blending. I gave example. Camcorder,
Spork. Spork.
spark,
Smokes.
tell me the elaborate the word.
Smoke and fog combination.
Exactly, very good. Yes, smog and fog is smoke. Yes, next, boys. Yes, someone said, I'm not clear. Okay,
So COVID also.
okay, no problem, we'll see. COVID, yes, exactly. Yeah, COVID. Can you elaborate, ma? COVID?
Yes, sir. O stands for COVID,
Corona?
E stands for virus, and D stands for disease.
Coronavirus disease.
Exactly, yes. Very good, exactly. It's a very new coined words recently, which is the blending created. It's not create, it's coined. Don't say create. No one create any words, anything. Just they coined. They will take from some other language. Suppose COVID virus disease. So, dear students, yes, of course, it's a best example, good example for this time. So, COVID, yes. So, such words there are so many existed in the English. So how we understand and follow such words, just have a look here, dear students. Formation of blendings, most blends are formed by one of the following method. That maybe the beginning of one word is added just now, which I said, brunch. Brunch, in this brunch, blend of breakfast, BR, and lunch, UN, this is the most common method of blending. So next, another type, the beginning of two words. Two words are combined. For example, cyborg. Cyborg is blend as cybernetic organism. Okay, suppose you see guess. For example, guesstimate. Guesstimate is the elaboration of guess and estimate. For example, if you see by California and fornication, it we can call as here Californication. So this is the what blending word of the combination of this one. Okay,
So
combination
what
of
does the
this.
word guesstimate mean, sir?
One second. Yeah. Yes. What, ma?
What does the word guesstimate mean?
Guess and estimate. You see, guess and estimate, it become guesstimate. Its a meaning is same. See, guess and estimate. you may guess the blending words, blend of two words. Guess, you know what it mean. Estimate, you know what it mean. Guess and estimate, it become guesstimate. Guesstimate also, you may see what is your estimation. After guessing only you come to estimate, no? Like if you see the word like brunch, when you are going to lunch means, of course you had in the breakfast or in the time of lunch without taking the breakfast. So like that, guess estimate means, guess estimate, you estimated with guess, the combination of that. Okay, so see, the meaning is similar, the meaning is related to the what the main meaning of this. Okay, see, slithy, slithy and slimthy, like this all. So now, yeah, see dear students, this is very important in the examination point of view, or sometime in your written skills also you can use this. You try to read and understand better, you should understand this, otherwise in the exam they will ask you. But this is what whatever given blending we had, nearly 84, nearly more than, yes, 116. So in the exam also we may give from this list of the blendings. Okay, so this is the new, so that you have to see from this only, from the list of this blendings. Have a look once, you could understand. Advertainment means advertisement or entertainment. Advertorial, advertisement and editorial. See, afterthoughtful, afterthought and thoughtful. See, alphanumeric, alphabetic and numeric. Binary, you know what is mean by binary? Binary plus digit, bit. Bit is the word. Bit is the word. See, this word is divided as binary plus digit, bit. I think in computer you may use binary digits and whatever. Bionic plus, bionic means biology, electronic, bionic. Biopic, biopic means biographical picture. Biopic, yes, there is a biopic. Biopic means one whose life story made in films or written a book, we call as biopic. Autobiography, autobiography, like this, bionic or biopic. Bit, binary, digit in component. Bollywood, Bollywood means Bombay, Hollywood we call as Bollywood. Dear students, you see here, Bollywood stands for Bombay, Hollywood. Botox, whatever these are, you see, brunch, as I said. Camcorder. What is the camcorder in details?
Cam plus recorder.
Yes, camcorder we call as camcorder, right? See, cybernetic organism. Diplomacy. If you see, documentary plus drama, docudrama. Electrocute. Email, what it stands for? Email stands for electronic mail. Email we use as Gmail, whatever email you have. E stands for electronic mail, we use as email. This should be hyphen. Okay. Emoticon. Emoticon means emote plus icon. What it mean by emoticon? See, sometime you are using in SMS text, WhatsApp, some images, laughing and cheers. These all you are giving through emoticons. Emoticons means a symbol. Okay, so flare, forex. If you look, see, dear students, I will share in Google Classroom. Have a look here. So humongous, huge plus monstrous. English, internet. See, it's very important. Internet means international network. Inter is taken initially and net taken in this also initial of another word. International blending word is internet, but internet is not a original word. It is a blended word. Internet is a blended word, blending word. Okay, so Interpol. Interpol means international police. If you see, look like so many words here. Mocktail, mock plus cocktail, mocktail. Modem, modem. See, modem also have the meaning of what is mean by modem when you use. Modem means modulator, demodulator. Motel. See, it is very important. Students, have a look. Motel. Motel means motor plus hotel. One who make journey for long time. Everything in that motor, that we call as motel. In the motor itself is hotel. Hotel means is nothing but your food, everything you are making in that motor we call as motel. Okay. So such words here we have given. You try to understand. Skylab, sky plus laboratory. Yes, one girl said, yes, this one. Smog, smoke, fog, combination smog. Okay. So like that, yes, spark also someone said, spoon plus fork, spark. Yes, exactly. Someone said this example also. So if you see these all, we just go through the example. Webinar, yes, this is exactly related to now. Webinar, web plus seminar. Please, dear students, remember, even they may ask in the exam also. Webinar, nowadays, all the seminars, conferences going on through webinar. Webinar means web. Web means, whatever online conference. Webinar, web. Nar means seminar. See, initial web and final four letters. Webinar is a word, but what is the mean of this? What is the elaboration of this blending word? Web plus or seminar, webinar. So students, this is the what some topics related to blending. I hope you understand and how you try to elaborate. Sometime in the exam they may give word, you are going to elaborate. Suppose if I give webinar, if I give COVID, yes, here there are some blending words. You elaborate the blending words. We may ask questions like COVID, webinar, internet, motel, or smoke, brunch. If I give such words, you are going to write the meaning. Suppose smoke plus folk, motel, motor plus hotel, webinar. Okay, web plus, what is the webinar? Web plus
Seminar.
Seminar.
So you have tried to elaborate the blending words instead of saying one word. Yes, blending is which is word also having the meaning, but what is the exact meaning? What is the meaning it has in that particular word? Also, you should elaborate. That is what you try to understand and read. That aspects you are going to attempt the exam. Even whenever you see the some words while reading in any text, any novel, any article, any short story, if you see, like as you said, camcorder or smoke and webinar, this COVID, yes, someone said good example for blending. So these also someone, they may ask you some competitive exams. Even see, they will not ask you such words in the competitive, but you should know the meaning. At least you should know the meaning, what it mean by motel, what is mean by smoke, what is mean by uh, uh, binary, biopic, bit. These are okay, students. Now I hope you understood the blending words also. Are you clear? Blended words. Shall we move
Yes, sir.
next topic? Okay. Yes, this is what this topic in this second unit, last topic. Then after we will stop the class. Contraction is nothing but it is a shortened version of the written and spoken form of the word. Short, yes, it is very simple. There are some words using some hyphen. It's not. It's the apostrophe. Apostrophe. See, contractions is nothing but suppose if I say you did not come to college. You did not come to college yesterday. You did not come to college yesterday. That means did not. I said it is the elaborated word. Sometimes you say I didn't know where you were yesterday. I didn't know. Did not, didn't, both are same meaning, but the way you pronounce, way you write, that different. See, so for example, if you look here, here not and here, see not and which is contracted with. Okay, see informal as let's do this, let's and let's, let us, let us, both. See the full form of let us, this one contracted word is let's. Am, instead am is the full form. See, I am not coming, I am not taking the class today. Am, and also we can say informal as formal. Am here, such words. Is, suppose if you see here, is is only s after she is, she is, such. So this did, would also will say w-e apostrophe d, would, we would. Suppose it may be having would and had also. So based on the content. See, some other simplified pronunciation of some word groups which can be often equally be described as cases of elision may also be considered as non-standard contractions, not enriched with this one. See, some people say in written form, I wanna, instead of want to, I say I wanna come, I wanna means want to, gonna, going to, you are. These are, we can say, but these are informal. You are not using in the formal communication. Wanna, gonna, sana, whatever. This is not exactly United States. The American languages. Sometimes it will be informal, but as in you are in this level, you should be speaking formal with other people. Okay, students. These are contraction words. See here, instead of I am, this is am. Can't, cannot. We have, won't, shouldn't, should have, could have, could, shall, she. So this is the list of contraction words is nothing but should not instead of you say shouldn't. But even this is a written test. Written way they will ask in the exam. They will give should. Should is they may give this shouldn't. You have to elaborate in contraction as should not. That's it. So this is the what I think this is a very simple, but you try to understand. But what it is, suppose the example they will give like this: we have. So how you elaborate? What is it is? We have. You have to write in the we have. This is the contraction words. That's it, students. It's a very simple to understand. I think it's a time is 10. You have some other class. So we have covered today the topic which is the second unit. Word formation, compound words up to blendings. Are you clear? So next class we'll see whatever the topics. Thank you, dear students of automobile and EC2. You can leave from the class now. Please, you can chart. You can give your number in chat box. I will take from the chat box whatever you have written. So thank you, students. You IT3 students, I'll give for 10 minutes break for you. IT3 students remain. Automobile and EC2 students, please you can leave. Give your number in chat box. We will meet next class. Even I have given